Hey guys, how's it going, everybody? This is StormPow, and today we are reacting to the Dragon Ball Legends video and stuff 12. I'm a little bit late. It's premiering right now, and I'm trying not to be spoiled by the chat. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this and start watching. Let me skip over here. I don't know what they're gonna reveal here. I heard something about a Demon King Piccolo. I don't know that that's worth its whole video and stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. Of course, the new game mode.
And welcome back to Video and Stuff. I'm the producer of Dragon Ball Legends, Toshi. And with me today are...
Hello everyone, I'm the advertising producer Kai.
Hello everyone, I'm the other producer Yu. Glad to see you all again.
Glad to see you
Finally
fellas.
time for another Video and Stuff. Toshi was on his own for the last episode, so this is the first Video and Stuff of 2021 with all of us together.
It's always livelier with the three of us, but again, I'm probably going to be the one that's going to be talking most of the time.
Yeah, definitely. Well then, let's jump into the first segment. Info on the Legends worldwide release.
Yes. I've been curious about this. Because I was like, hasn't the 1,000 days like technically already happened, at least for some devices or app stores?
Today, we're going to give you a sneak peek.
Like
at
you guys
what we
got
have
something,
You are up,
right?
Toshi.
Oh, way to put him on the spot.
I'm very grateful that we managed to get to celebrate 1,000 days since the official release of Legends. Of course, it has been more than 1,000 days for the many
Okay.
of you who have been playing before the official
Glad
release.
that he confirmed that. I was like, I don't know if I'm talking out of my ass
Gratitude
here
to
or
all of
what.
you. We have tons of things planned through to the end of March. Today, I'd like to show off a few things that will be arriving in the coming days. So, first up is this one.
What do we got? Champion, but 1,000. Oh, so I guess, what do you get, 100 crystals a day, or does it just last for more days? Probably lasts for more days.
1,000 Chrono Crystals because we're celebrating our 1,000th day.
Because they still want you to have to sign on every day, you know?
Special occasion. Normally, everybody will get 500.
It says a little asterisk at the bottom. Contents are subject to change without notice. Like, what if they just completely got rid of this? Even though it sounds
Maybe,
pretty
I don't
cool.
know, when we get to 2,000 days, we might give out 2,000 stones. Well, I don't know. We'll find out. All right.
Oh, you better live up to that. People are gonna hold you to that, bro. Yeah, I'm curious how they're gonna dole out the 1,000,
Ultra
but
Space Time Rush tweak.
USTR, all right.
Part of our 1,000
I've never been a big
anniversary
fan of these.
campaign,
But
we'll
oh,
be
okay,
using
is
the
Zenkai
Ultra
one.
Space Time Rush.
Interesting.
Players will still be completing the same quests by taking all their arsenal that is their character and defeating those specially designed strong enemies. Of course, we'll be changing those rewards though, so that you can focus a lot more on different things. Specifically speaking, for this instance, Zenkai Awakening.
Okay.
That does mean
I'm
of course,
cool with
we will
that,
be
you know.
replacing certain aspects of the rewards
Let
that we
people
have
catch up
right now
and get some
for
Zenkais
players
they
that
may
will
have
be
missed.
joining in later on. Now, in this case, we have rewards where players will be able to instantly get Chrono Crystals, special summoning tickets, and such. But after this tweak, players will be able to focus on specially designed Zenkai Awakening.
Maybe for LFs?
In this
For
case,
LFs.
you have the characters
Please?
that everybody has access to by clearing the story.
Oh, shall
missions,
wait.
Such as the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan,
Oh.
Blue Goku,
For a second I was like, are they
Green,
Zenkaiing
Broly,
Shallot?
and such. Now,
Because he
the
said like
lineup
it's a
will be
character everybody
changing
has access to
as
by playing the story. I was like,
events move on,
what?
So you don't have to worry about constantly grinding for the same characters, but we wanted to make sure that you get what.
I mean, one day they're gonna do
this
that.
event,
It's
so that
it's
we
only a
can
matter of
show
time,
you
folks. One day
this event is
we have to get a
specifically
Zenkai
designed for players
Shallot.
that wants to
It only makes
specially
sense.
design their party to be a bit more focused for certain Zenkai characters. Of course, you'll also be able to get the usual limited, Legends limited characters, such as Gohan and Piccolo and Goku, and that won't be changing, but some of the crystals will be moving on to different events. So for those of you who might be worried that the stones might just simply disappear, don't worry about it, I'll be explaining this in a bit, but they will just simply be moving to a different place. So at the end of the day, players will
He just
be
called
able
them
to grind
stones.
out
I bet
and
people in the
acquire
chat ripped
any
him a new one
rewards
for that.
that really won't be changing from the past. Of course, we'll also have the special 1,000 day anniversary login bonuses and missions along with those events and the tweaks. Not to mention, this is something that I can't strictly talk about yet, but there will be a new character specially designed for this 1,000 day anniversary. So I hope
Specially
everybody looks forward to that,
that's
or
gotta
everybody
be-
that's been logging in for the past 1,000 days.
That's gotta
So
be
it's
like
definitely
some
something
variant
to
of
look forward
Shallot.
to.
I mean,
That's
unless
right.
they're adding
The
another like
1,000th
unique
day anniversary
character to
campaign
this
will be
game.
here soon. Let's move on.
But I
to the
mean,
next
the way that
segment.
he said like
Legends update
specially
information.
designed for this event, I just can't imagine
Toshi
it not
mentioned
being
a new
Super
gameplay
Saiyan Blue
mode in
Shallot.
the last video on the stuff, and this time we can give you a little more information. You are up again, Toshi.
All right, so I'll start off by announcing the new mode's name.
Yes, Guild
It's called
something.
The Tournament of Power Mode.
Ah,
Wait,
that makes
does
sense.
that name have something to do with the universe survivor arc? That sounds exciting.
Yep, so the mode is technically related to the Tournament of Power that was part of the original anime series, but we have our own taste of it.
You've got my attention.
It should be on the screen right now, but here is
Okay,
your first
form a dedicated
impression of
team.
the Tournament of Power mode that we have prepared for you
Spaces
guys.
to move.
First off, this mode is already different right from the party formation. Everybody will be able to create a Tournament of Power specific party of 6 characters and maybe more.
Yeah, that
and
looks like
position
9
them
characters,
on a
bruh.
3x3 grid of 9 spaces in total. There will be certain boost characters that grant your team certain buffs, so there's a lot more strategic gameplay involved that is not exactly real time, but there will be a turn-based system as well. And you can play your characters in certain ways, place them in certain spaces, and at the end of the day, try to win that battle in your own way. Then, when the game starts, you will advance through the map by selecting spaces to move forward to. So, there will be 2 phases. The first phase, where players decide on which space to move forward to, and then the second phase, where they take out their character party formation and choose which characters goes where and fight the enemy. Of course, there will be certain spaces granting you maybe health or certain other bonuses.
I like that.
because
I
at the
like
end of the
that.
day, your goal is to reach the last boss at the
So
end.
like
of the
kind of not just
course,
like
we will
battle
have
after
special
battle after
rewards
battle.
just
There's
for
actually
this,
like
because
some
this
thinking that
mode
goes
is intended
into
to
how
be
you want to do it.
something of a polar opposite
cool.
of that of the PvP mode that we have right now, where players bout it out 1v1 real time in the usual gameplay that is Dragon Ball Legends. Of course, that does mean that the ranking will be there just like that of the PvP mode, and that the reward will be just as good.
I was like, when he says 1v1, does he mean like just literally one unit? I don't think so.
I see, it really is a completely different game mode. Legends is an action game, but this is a cross-to simulation.
Yes, it's similar to that of a RPG simulator, or maybe somebody might call it auto chess, but this is something that you won't have direct control over during the battle. Rather, players will be deciding where the characters
Oh,
are,
wow.
and then those characters will be acting out depending on where they are on that map. And it'll be a turn-based system, but it will move on automatically, meaning you basically choose how the characters will go into battle, and then see how it bouts out.
Don't let my face fool you. My face looks like I disapprove. I mean, I think this is cool. It's just
have their own
I'm
individual
confused a little
abilities
bit. I'm
that
like,
ties into this
I'll have to
specific
see this
game
and play
mode.
it
Of course, most of the
to
characters, or rather,
know more. But I am intrigued.
will be
I
carrying
appreciate
on their
them doing
statuses
something
and those
different
nature attributes, but at the end of the day, the characters
to
with those
keep the
special
game nice
unique
and
abilities
spicy, you know?
catered for the specific mode will be the key to survival.
I think with Tournament of Power, we are offering a new gameplay experience that we haven't seen before in Legends.
That is
You will
true.
have to think about your strategy, for example, choosing health recovering spaces after a battle. But it is not an intense gameplay mode like PvP, so you can play it at your own pace.
It's always a plus.
So it will be purely PvE, meaning you will be fighting AIs and CPUs, but your opponent characters will be based on other players' parties. So it's sort of a pseudo PvP, like that of what I mentioned maybe nearly over a year ago, but this is entirely something different. Of course, the goal of this will be for you to aim at the last boss of the entire map and to defeat it, but players will be able to gain points by defeating specific enemies, by bringing in specific characters, and by defeating enemies in a faster way and such. There will be lots of different minor rules, so I hope everybody looks forward to that as well. Another thing that I'd like to mention is it won't be purely meta-based in a sense that as the seasons move on, certain characters will have a point buff of sorts, a tier system, where players not using certain characters will have a special bonus where if you use those characters, you'll get bonus points. Meaning,
Makes
if your party
sense.
is different from that of what everybody else is using, you might get more points than everybody else and get an advantage in that PvP pseudo ranking system. But of course, this is an entirely different mode from that of the original PvP mode that we have, and they'll be completely different, but you will be able to enjoy both of them at your own pace.
I
This
dig
new
it,
mode
Mr.
is
Toshi.
scheduled to arrive in the spring. Look
Ooh,
forward to it.
spring. Wow, that's like almost now. Legends News.
Good evening.
Hi,
This
I'm
is
Legends
Legends
newscaster Toshi.
The world's first special celebration of Dragon Ball games.
Oh yeah, I'm actually really
Dragon
looking
Ball
forward to
Games
that. March
Battle Hour
7th.
will be
What
held
time is
online
that?
On March 7th, JST. For Dragon Ball Legends, there will be the Ultra Space-Time shows Another Showdown.
Like
in which
I'm
the
definitely
Legends
gonna stream that here on
will
my
challenge
channel.
Top players
We'll all
in
hang out in the
World
lobby.
Championship and PvP battles with special rules. Also,
I also really dig
Knowledge
the music
Showdown,
right now.
a quiz show that tests players' knowledge of Legends, and Ask Staff Q&A segment in which I, myself, will be answering your questions about the game. For more information about the program, please check out the official Battle Hour homepage.
So
And
yeah,
its
that's like
social
2
media.
weeks from now or something like that. That's
now
that's gonna be pretty cool.
A new character will be making
Hey, here we go.
appearance in Legends.
Here we
Let's start by checking
go.
out this video.
This is what Papa came for. Wait. A new Broly. Hold up. Just like Super Saiyan 1? You've got my interest, all right? Not what I was expecting, but I am interested. That looks pretty cool, not gonna lie.
The Broly that appeared in Dragon Ball Z Broly, the Legendary Super Saiyan, is joining the battle in Legends. His attack gets boosted every time he uses a strike card,
Oof.
so you can power up the launch on all
That's mean.
ultimate arts as your basic strategy. His special arts give him buffs and nullifies his attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions, so you really stand to lose nothing by using it whenever you can. Not only does he have a special cover change against strike cards,
That's always
he
nice.
also reduces his damage received when changing cover, meaning even if you change cover against a blasts or ultimate
Ooh,
arts
that's
card, it
pretty
still avoids the
useful.
damage. Another interesting point is that his Z ability is the first one to ever boost maximum base
Oh.
of tag powerful opponents.
I gotta go back and pull LF Kid Buu. Powerful Opponent is looking like such a freaking rad team,
We
dude.
share tons of new information in
Oh,
this month.
I'm missing out.
You take part in Battle Hour as well?
Yeah, Toshi and I will compete against players from the Showdown players.
So most likely, if we just fight them 1v1 normally, we won't have any chance whatsoever. So we'll be playing in a special rule just for this event. So I hope everybody looks forward to that as well.
I'm looking forward to that, and I'm glad we finally got to show off the new Tournament of Power mode.
Me too. So as I mentioned earlier, the tweaks from the Rush and this new Tournament of Power mode and all these things will allow for players to focus on different rewards in their own pace, along with the mission plan as well. So I hope that everybody looks forward to this new content, this new reward system, and that we'll be looking at it closely as well so that we can tweak it as we move on, just like we always do. And I think that's about it for this month's video and stuff, but
Wow.
thank you again for everybody watching this. And
Wasn't
hope to see
quite
you
what I
guys
was
next
expecting,
time.
I'm not gonna
See you
lie.
guys.
But still cool. Still cool. I'm glad we got some more solid info. About how long are you guys gonna wave? Is there like a teleprompter? It's like wave for 30 seconds. Yeah, not exactly what I was expecting, but still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments about this update and some of the things coming in here. What were you guys expecting from the Legends stuff? If you enjoy the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you. Shout out to our channel members. But other than that, guys, I would like to thank you all for watching. Hope you have a nice day, and goodbye.